am going to create some magic, and with some skirt steak, I am going to prepare carne desmechada or ropa vieja. And it is an amazing beef that is a little like pulled pork, but it's with meat, with beef, and you're gonna love it. Okay, now we're gonna take this skirt steak and make an amazing carne desmechada, or strip beef, pulled beef, you could say it, is something that we make in Latin America. It's also called ropa vieja in some of our Latin American countries. It is super easy to make, it's delicious. What we add to season the skirt steak is a grated red pepper after we add the mustard, and we are going to mix this so that the beef gets really, really greatly seasoned. Once the beef is seasoned with these two amazing ingredients, the mustard with its own spice and the grated red pepper, we are gonna let it rest for about 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna put it in the pot of a pressure cooker, and now we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients. The carrot is our sweetener, our natural sweetener. Then we're gonna add our onions, which are very, very Latin American, and the tomatoes, sliced tomatoes. They're gonna disappear. You're just gonna see bits and pieces of them, but they are gonna give it an amazing, amazing flavor. And we're gonna add some of this cilantro that I cooked with that I processed with the pepper. And on top of all of this, now we're gonna add just about 1/4 cup of water, and what we're doing is basically adding a little bit of liquid to steam the pressure cooker, because it's gonna steam instead of cooking with a lot of water. And we're gonna place some potatoes on top. These potatoes will be eaten with the beef, and we're gonna have a complete meal there. We're gonna have the beef and the potatoes, and then all we have to do is add the salad. The salt of the beef, we're gonna add it later. But to the potatoes, we are gonna add a little bit of salt and a little bit of spice mix that I had, because that's gonna make it very, very tasty. Now we are gonna see how the beef and the potatoes are. Let's just put a knife through the potatoes and look at them. They are amazing. They're perfectly done. You can use them to serve along with the beef to make mashed potatoes or any other dish you want, but I'd serve them right next to the meat so that I don't have to do any other work. They are perfect. They have some salt, they have some spices, and they are ready to eat. The beef is going to be ready to eat in about 5 minutes when we put it all apart, because we have to pull it like pulled pork. Here it is, and look at this. It's amazing, it's soft, it's gonna come apart just with a couple of forks, and that is what we're gonna do. In the meantime, we're gonna cover the potatoes so they don't cool down until we have all the beef separated into strips, and we're gonna serve everything. Okay, as we start taking the meat from the pot, you're gonna see it falls apart into pieces. It is so, so tender. We are going to just take 2 forks and pull it apart into pieces and serve it immediately with all of these vegetables right into the meat. You're gonna see as we finish in a minute. Look at this. It is so, so tender that it's all gonna come apart in seconds, and it's gonna be beautiful with the yellow and the red color from the veggies, and they're gonna taste amazing because those carrots are gonna give it a hint of sweetness, not really sweet, but it's gonna make it a little all of these, or just have a little bit of rice and a little bit of potatoes, not a lot. But this is gonna feed about 10 people, and it came from one single pot. Okay, so here we have our carne desmechada or ropa vieja, which is a shredded beef made with skirt steak. This is amazing, delicious. Here you have about serving for about 8, maybe 10 or 12 people, because there's a lot of meat, and we cooked everything along with the potatoes in one pot. We have the rest of the potatoes ready right here to serve them, but this is how we wanted to present it to you. Okay, so here we have carne desmechada, which is pulled beef, Latin American style, with a roasted red pepper and some white rice that has some chili in it. Not normally what we'd have with the chili, but I mean, it is so good like that. It's just very, very aromatic. This pulled beef is so good. You make it at home and your family will always remember whatever trip you had to Latin America, because it has all of our flavors. And you can also keep it in plastic bags, Ziploc bags, store it, freeze it, and just defrost it to eat at any time. You can make sandwiches, you can make wraps, you can make tacos, anything you want, or just have it like this, like we do in Colombia and Venezuela and Panama and the countries that are close to us.